What up, Palm Tree? So the big woo-wah of the day is that Adam22 says Drakeo the Ruler is the most influential West Coast artist of the last 10 years. Now, I did a little mental math in my head, and okay, let's see. Tyler, the Creator, came around in like 2009. Okay, that's past 10 years. Kendrick Lamar came around in 2010, 11. That's past 10 years. So, he may have a point. But what I'm disappointed in is all of you media outlets who made this a headline. You're still sitting up here and letting Adam22 dictate your thoughts and your feelings, and you guys aren't responding to this, and you're not countering this, and you're not challenging this at all. Why? You know, why are you still letting Adam22 tell you what to do in hip-hop? No Jumper ain't doing a thing for hip-hop at this point. Second of all, you know what? Drakeo has incredible influence, and I was so blessed to do my interview with Catchy the Great, God rest his soul, before he passed away that year. He may very well be right, but I just have a bone to pick with so many of these other outlets having no face to come forward, man. Where's Jeff Weiss's opinion on this? Where's Dijon Paul's opinion on this? You know, where's Rosecrans Vic on this? Where's China Williams on this? All of us need to be coming to the table and agreeing, disagreeing, deliberating on this. You know, Giggles Irene, where you at on this? You know, I want to know where my man Jay Guevara stands on this. There are so many more people who could contribute to this. There are so many more people who are equally as qualified to speak on this that have not raised an opinion or raised a counter idea to it, you know? So when we talk about artists who have come out of the West Coast in the last 10 years, the other thing I wanted to add on to that is that when he mentioned Shoreline Mafia, there would not be a Shoreline Mafia without a Drakeo, is that I believe that's not correct, because they came around at the same time and stood shoulder to shoulder together. And if I recall, like, Musty popped off as a single long before Big Bank Uchis. You know, so I feel like the longevity and the legacy of Drakeo the Ruler may have had more impact in the long run than Shoreline Mafia, but I just feel like that more voices should challenge the opinion of Adam rather than just, you know, letting him get up there and say that and it's just the gospel. Okay, now, I, for one, you may call me a hypocrite after this, but I actually do agree with Adam that Drakeo the Ruler is the most influential West Coast artist to come out of the last 10 years. But who else? Well, let me challenge you this way. What about Larry June? Just think about it. You don't have to answer right this second. But what about Larry June? I believe Larry June has decades more worth of material to put out and is on his way to that mogul status. You know, being that on that same level, will look down in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years as a Jay-Z. Okay. How do I know? It's just the influence, it's the cultural impact that Larry June has. So that's one of the few artists I believe that is comparable to a Drakeo, if not more dynamic, given that he is still on this earth. Okay, so what do you think about Adam22, who you guys, you know, all of a sudden want to dick ride again after you done hated on him for letting all the hosts go, and then you wanted to call him a cuck because he does porn. Okay, whatever. It's him and his wife's business. Literally, that's their business. Okay. Now you're validating his opinions on hip hop again. Yeah, he's interviewed them all. Yeah, Adam does get props for that. Yeah, Adam did create a lot of culture in this. But what I'm disappointed in, the moment I saw Thizzler posted this is when I had to, you know, throw some elbows to the front of the crowd, you know, run up on stage, grab the mic, and get up here and say what I had to say, you know. So, sound off in the comments, man. Do you believe that Drakeo the Ruler is the most influential artist to come out of the West Coast in the last 10 years? Let me know. Peace, love, Palm.